Well, good morning. It's about 2:25 in the morning or so, 2:26, and I'm be getting ready to go to work here in about an hour. So, decided to come up with a few comments and upload them for viewing by the others. I was thinking about one of ZJ's last couple videos or so, the one where he says, "What are you?" I think is the question, and it's a fair question to ask because we all have to. I think we all ask ourselves that at one time or another. Most of the time, when I ask myself, "What am I have to look at what I'm actually doing in my life, and that defines what I am. So doing is the definition. What are you doing? And that's what you are at that moment. Whether it's recorded down somewhere in a great holy book and answered to later or not, I don't have any idea about that. I doubt it very much, but some seem to think that it is. Now, sometimes I try to be very scholarly, and so therefore that's what I am at that point. Whether I'm a very good one or not is for somebody else to judge. Sometimes I can judge the quality of what I do. If I know that I can see a direct and excellent outcome, naturally I would judge myself to be a good scholar, a good plumber, electrician, whatever it is that I'm doing. And so that's part of what I am. This commentary may seem incoherent and very disorganized because it is. That's just the way that it works with me. Incoherent and sometimes disorganized. But I think I see what the problem is in a lot of areas, especially in American life and in American foreign policy. And we're getting into that direction now from who are you as to what is American foreign policy. American foreign policy is defined as whatever it is we want to do and what we say goes. However, we get resistance. We don't like resistance, so we have to go to war. Sometimes we get hit back. We don't like that. Even worse. So we go to war more often. We invade countries, install puppet dictatorships, prop them up with a lot of billions of dollars of economic and military aid and diplomatic encouragement and support. And it just goes on and on. And plus we establish hard stand bases in different places. For instance, Baghdad now has the largest diplomatic station in the world, the largest American embassy in history. It's like a small city within a city, much like Balad Air Base outside of Baghdad is like a small country, like 15 square miles worth. So you have to take a look at it for what it is sometimes. It's what is the thing doing? What is it doing there? How did it get there? And is it any good to us? Is it any long-range good for us? And those answers come out as a result of resistance to the fact that we're there and the long-term slow awakening and deterioration of the American public's acquiescence to these policies, which are causing mass death. Think about the fact that a highly trained and educated, technologically astute pilot can sit in an air-conditioned Connex on a joystick and guide a drone over the landscape of Pakistan and target an individual and fire a Hellfire missile and blow him up. Of course, if somebody happens to be standing next to him and gets killed too and has nothing to do with the actions that he is doing, that becomes collateral damage, which is a nice way of saying the slaughter of innocents, or at least the slaughter of innocents of that activity anyway. When you're talking about small babies, truly innocent, in other words, they haven't done anything wrong to us yet. However, the puppet government that we've installed and encouraged and financed and provided an army for will see to it that that child, I'm sure, is properly educated as to what his true station in life is. Maybe he'll even get potable water to drink someday that won't cause some kind of a horrific amoebic disease and kill him early in life. So, I could go on and on with this, but that is part of what we do.